Ladies and gentlemen, today we're changing out 3 simple switches for dimmer switches in the master bathroom or the ensuite, however you want to call it. Personally, I enjoy putting a dimmer in the bathroom. What's the first room you walk into when you wake up? It's the bathroom. Your eyes haven't adjusted to the light yet. It's just a pain in the ass. So we're going to install 3 dimmers on the separate zones of the lighting. Let's have a look around and see what these zones do. We have one that's over the 2 vanities, right down here. The next one is the main entrance, or the main area. Oh, the last one that does the shower. The main area does over the tub and in front of the door. So we're gonna go ahead and change those out live and in living color. So let's go ahead and remove the loads. So that we can work a little easier. Tape, tape, tape. Why do they tape? Because they did a shitty job on the joints. Shitty job. Shitty. Let's keep the order. So I'm just going to extend the power wire, make it a little bit easier to work with. They use some pretty deep boxes. That's actually pretty practical. Expensive, but practical. Especially when you're installing dimmers. Let's not mess up our order. Little add-on joint there. Okay, let's put a cap on that and get our switches ready. Roger that. First things first, ground wire. He's being grounded by the box mechanically by the screws anyway. Red wire with the line for the 3-way option. Isolate it. We don't need it. We're just going to extend these a little bit. 1, not much, just a 1/4 inch. 2, 3. Make sure all the switches are off as best we can. Now let's go connect our loads first. The reason we do the loads first is because if we connect the lines and the switch is on and we don't realize, you're going to get a nice little shock. So first one's up. Especially working live, you have to be a little bit more cautious on what you're doing. Know where your power is and know where it's passing through. Just like that. We got our 3 loads connected, all in relatively simple order. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now this is going to be a jumbled pain in the butt. So let's see if we can just get these guys in here a little bit. Maybe it'll make our lives a little easier. So there's less things to mess around with. We'll probably end up fixing them again anyway. Don't forget, dimmers take a lot of room in the box. Next up, we need to make sure that our dimmers are actually closed. We don't want the power passing through and then potentially shorting out the dimmer. Don't forget, we're working live. This is our electronic devices. They're quite sensitive. We don't want to damage them. They cost quite a bit of money. So, first up, we just give it a little sparky test. Perfect. Grab these guys. Give a little untwist on the main. Add some room into that. Crush close as I go about. And that is extremely far out. Just going to cut this down to size a little bit. Pinch it closed so it can fit inside the Moret. We got a lot of wires here. I should probably use a larger gauge Moret. I think I'm going to have to, but I don't think I have any on me. Couldn't find one. I figured maybe this one might be a little too full. Yeah, see, it does look a little bit smaller inside the blue. So we're going to try the Vista gray Moret and see if we can catch something. Sure enough, it feels like I caught something. Yeah, we're definitely on there. Perfect. Let's test out our lighting. Okay, they flicker. It means we're going to have to adjust the dimmer. Before we get these installed, a couple of things we have to go over. These little tabs are going to prevent them from going close enough together to be able to put the plate on. So we have to remove the tabs on the edges and on this side. Be careful, removing the tabs reduces the amount of load you can put on the switch. Usually it's between 50 and 100 watts per tab. I believe the standard is like 50 watts. I'm not sure, but these are LEDs that we're installing. If, for example, there's maybe 13 watts per LED, we're looking at 26 watts, and this is rated for LED could be 150 watt max. So we're still well within our range. We can remove all the tabs and it wouldn't make a difference. These are heat sinks, by the way, if you're wondering. Just helps disperse the heat. So as we go, we're just going to put the screws through the switch. And that's it. After that, you just put the plate on. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment the brand name of dimmers that we were using if you were paying attention. I believe I mentioned it, or you would have saw it on the package. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell. Trying to pump out videos as much as I can. Got the new body cam going. It's very small, compatible. I know the video is shaking. I'm gonna see if I can clean that up in post-production. So thanks, stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Note to self, I should probably get some masking tape to cover the walls next time I do a large gang. It would be a good idea, just to prevent that kind of scuff marks.